Now that we have this page ready to go, we're going to be adding CSS for it. Now, we can do the CSS like we did before, where we embed the CSS within the page and then save it out, or we can just go ahead and create an external style sheet when we create our first style. So I want to create the very first style, and this is going to be for our wrapper tag. Our wrapper tag is a very important tag because this will control the placement of our website and the width of our website. So I'm going to click on that tab or that tag in this quick picker right here at the bottom of the code window or the design window, and I'm going to go over to Styles and click on New CSS Rule. Now it will come up with a selector name. If it doesn't come up with wrapper, you might want to go ahead and choose compound instead of, if it's on tag or class, it might not come up with this correctly. So if it doesn't, click on compound and then close this and then do it again, and then you'll see that it says wrapper here. Now we're going to be setting up our rule definition within a new style sheet. So let's choose new style sheet from the very bottom here and click OK. And I'm going to go ahead and call this new styles just so it doesn't confuse it with the old styles. And click Save. Now, what we're going to be controlling with this wrapper is the width of our document. So I'm going to go to, let's see, box, and width is going to be changed here. And so let's just say that we're going to use our standard width that we were using before. So it's exactly the same. That was 760 pixels. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is make sure that this particular page will float in the middle. It'll be aligned in the middle of no matter what window size that we have. So a quick way to do this is to use our margins and set them to auto. So I'm going to click off of the same for all, and for the right I want to type in auto, and for the left I want to type in auto again. Now I can click apply and OK. Now if I save this page now, it's a good idea just to make sure. I could move this over a little bit. I might click on the double lines there, and you'll see that it's actually showing us this margin by those, I guess, angled lines that you see. And if this was larger, you might see more of those angled lines, and that's showing us that that margin is being applied. Now I'm going to open up my panels again, expand the panels, and go to the next section. Let's go to the header. Now this header is going to actually be using an image later, but I'm going to go ahead and give it just a basic background color, and I'll do this for all of them just to make sure that they're working. So I'm going to create a new CSS rule. It will go inside the rule definition of new styles, and you'll see it says wrapper and then header. Now we don't need to do both selectors. All we really need is the last one, which is header. So let's do OK, and I'm going to change the background of this color just so I can see that it's there. So right now you can see it's definitely being applied. Now I'm going to go to the About or the navigation and click on the division that says Navbar. Click on New CSS Rule, and you'll see it says Wrapper Navbar, and I can remove the wrapper. It doesn't matter if I have it there or not, actually. Background color, let's go ahead and give it something more greenish. Okay. And then let's see, I have our content section. So with the content, I might go ahead and give it something just so I have some sort of color. And we will of course be changing all of this stuff later. I just want to make sure that we can see all of them. And the last one will be the footer. Let's make sure it's just footer, not the paragraph tag. And we'll give that a color, and we'll save the page.